My wife said her college soulmate was in town, and she was staying at his hotel to see if the spark was still there. I said, follow your heart. I served her with divorce papers at the hotel the next morning. We'd been married 8 years, together for 10. I'd moved states twice for her career, turned down promotions so she could stay settled, handled all the household stuff while she climbed the corporate ladder. I was the dependable guy, not flashy, just steady. About 2 years ago, Sarah started changing. She'd scroll her phone during dinner, laughing at messages she wouldn't share. She mentioned her college days constantly, dropping names of old friends I'd never met. Then came the social media obsession. Cryptic captions like, living my truth and chasing old sparks. She'd tag people I didn't know, including this guy Mark, her college bestie, the one who got away because timing was wrong. One night during dinner, she got a text, and her face lit up. It's just Mark, she said. He's in town for work, staying at a hotel downtown. I might grab drinks to catch up. Over the next week, she was glued to her phone. She bought a new dress, started wearing makeup again, things she hadn't done for our date nights in ages. When I asked if everything was okay, she rolled her eyes. Alex, stop smothering me. That word cut deep. Then came the Friday that broke everything. I'd made pasta, her favorite. Our dog Baxter was snoozing on the couch. I was pouring wine, thinking maybe we'd reconnect. Sarah walked in dressed in that new dress, makeup flawless, with a suitcase rolling behind her. She sat at the table and looked at me with cold, rehearsed eyes. Alex, we need to talk. Mark's in town, my soulmate from college. He's staying at a hotel downtown, and I'm going there tonight to stay with him, to see if the spark is still there. I froze, fork halfway to my mouth. She leaned back with that smug smile. Come on, Alex. We've been married 8 years, but lately it's stale. You're always so predictable. Work from home, dinner ready, walking the dog. Mark and I had this connection, real passion. Adventure. I owe it to myself to explore if that's what I've been missing. So, you're going to his hotel to sleep with him while we're still married? She rolled her eyes. Don't make it sound sleazy. It's not cheating if I'm honest about it. This is about my happiness, my growth. If it works out with Mark, we'll figure out the rest later. If not, I'll come back and we'll pretend it never happened. Her logic twisted like a knife. She made it sound reasonable, like I should wish her luck on her affair. I looked at her and felt the unfairness of it all, but I didn't yell, didn't beg. Follow your heart, I said calmly, standing up. I'll take Baxter for a walk. She blinked, surprised. That's it? You're not going to stop me? I grabbed the leash. No, safe travels. She left without another word. By 2 a.m., I'd emailed a lawyer. By 10 a.m., a process server delivered divorce papers to her hotel room. Over the next month, her world crumbled. Mark was married with kids, using business trips to hook up. When his wife found hotel receipts, he dumped Sarah via text. This was fun, but my family's priority. Lose my number. Sarah ended up jobless after her boss demoted her for sloppy work. Friends distanced themselves. She burned through savings on trips with him, then ended up broke, crashing on her cousin's couch. 2 months later, the texts started. Alex, I made a huge mistake. Then her family called me heartless. Then she showed up at my apartment. Mark was a jerk, she cried. But you were always there, stable. We can fix this. You called it exploring your heart, I said flatly. You chose him. She stepped closer, desperation turning to anger. God, you're so cold. I still love you. Doesn't that count? It doesn't. Not anymore. I closed the door. A year later, I ran into her at a mutual friend's wedding. I had a promotion, was dating someone genuine. Sarah looked thinner, alone, and beelined straight for me. I've been in therapy, she said. Mark was abusive, but I miss what we had. You were my real soulmate. Now, I was the soulmate. You said you needed to follow your heart, I replied. That chapter's closed. Her face crumpled. After 8 years, you're heartless. I walked away to join Mia, leaving Sarah standing there alone.